Hello everyone, this video will direct to respond to an argument about gay marriage.
Okay, number one,
All right, let's see
Okay,
it.
because marriage isn't just about love. Number two, because governments recognize it for what it produces, children,
yeah,
families, and the stability of society.
So reasons one and two are the same reason, procreation.
yes,
And then the other things you've added on to reason two are still
yes,
accomplished by gay marriages. So really
yeah,
the two reasons are just, well, they can't have kids, therefore they shouldn't be getting married. But this is
yes,
obviously just a weak rationalization. This is not a real reason,
yes,
because there are plenty of heterosexual couples that get married and are either unable to or choose not to have children.
yes,
And unless and until I see any kind of sustained attempt to discourage or prohibit
yeah,
such heterosexual couples from getting married,
yes, valid,
obviously
valid,
that is not a deal breaker. The
yes,
fact that they are not going to have children
yeah,
doesn't mean they shouldn't get married.
yeah,
Again, if you are not saying that heterosexual couples should not or should not be able to get married if they
yeah,
cannot or will not have
mm-hmm,
kids, you cannot say the same about gay marriages. That is just, again, a weak
yes,
rationalization.
Number three, because without the male female complement, it loses its natural purpose, the very reason it existed long before it was a legal
yeah,
contract.
So reason number three is obviously disqualified because it is transparently an attempt to furtively slip religion
yeah,
into the rationalization. It's suggesting that God created marriage to serve something related to male-female complementarity
yeah,
prior to its function as a social and legal institution.
yes,
But this is not supported by any data. This is just a
mm-hmm,
religious dogma that arises from the imposition of certain presuppositions and ideologies upon the
you're
biblical
eating,
text.
yes,
When we actually let the data operate on their own terms, we see
yeah,
that marriage as a social and legal institution long pre-existed the
yeah,
birth of anyone who ever wrote down anything that ever made it
yeah,
into the Bible. And it has also
awesome,
long existed independent of and beyond the reach of the scope of influence of
yes,
the Bible. So again, this
yeah,
is a religious reason masquerading as a non-religious reason,
yeah,
and it is not supported by any data.
yeah,
But what you're forgetting when you say keep religion out of it is
yes,
the idea of marriage as we know it, lifelong, exclusive, faithful, binding, that came from Christianity.
No, it
no it
didn't.
didn't,
Christianity got it from Judaism,
yeah,
but it also long pre-existed
yes,
Judaism and any people group known as Israel or
yeah,
Judah. And it has also long existed in a number of other
yeah,
societies that
mm-hmm,
operated independent of and beyond the scope of influence of Judaism or Christianity.
yes,
Ancient cultures had unions, of course, but the Christian understanding of marriage as sacred, a covenant, not just a deal, that's what shaped how the world views marriage today.
This is simply
yes,
not true. There are many societies that pre-existed Christianity and Judaism, and again, have existed beyond the scope of influence
yes,
of both traditions, that have treated marriage as a sacred and a holy union that is
yes,
instituted through religious ceremonies
uh-huh,
and that is
makes sense,
enforced through the divine.
yes,
So you can look at the Indus Valley, you can look further east in Asia, you
yeah,
can look in Mesopotamia and Egypt prior
yeah,
to the existence of Israel or Judah. There are all kinds of societies that treat
yeah,
it as a sacred and a holy union.
awesome,
Now, the language of covenant descends from Judaism and
yes,
Christianity, and both
okay,
you and I exist within societies that descend from that influence,
yes,
and so that is why we use specific language. But the
yeah,
framework that you are laying out is
yeah,
not unique to
I
Christianity
see,
or
yeah,
even to Judaism. It
yes,
long pre-existed and long operated beyond the
cool,
influence of both.
yes,
So when you reject religion but still want the version of marriage that religion defined, you're actually contradicting yourself.
hmm,
Yeah, that's just not true.
yeah,
And no one is saying that you can't be with whoever you want.
Point of order, there are Christian pastors around the US and the world
yeah,
who are suggesting that gay people be executed. So, yes,
yes,
there are lots of
yes
people
there
who
is,
are saying you cannot be with whomever you want to be with.
yeah,
I mean, there's choices to be made and some can be sinful,
Or so your tradition
yeah,
demands you assert.
but Don't take something that's inherently spiritual and designed by God and try to strip the God part out of it while keeping the rest.
That's not what's going on here.
Yeah, that's not so
But there's no reason anyone shouldn't be able to do that. And you need to get significantly better educated about these issues.
If you reject the faith, that is sad, but that is fine. Just don't rewrite what that faith created.
You are the one trying to rewrite
Yes.
what your faith has created. And you would do well to learn to think critically and Google competently.
Yes.
And the fit for this video has been LeVar Burton says, read banned books.
Yay. So yeah, if you guys enjoy my reactions, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on post notifications. That would be a great day. Bye.